Hey guys, it's Mrs. Craig, and welcome back to math. I know we haven't seen each other for a while, but I'm pretty sure your math brains are still working pretty good. All right, today I am going to be talking about the lessons that would have been for Monday and Tuesday. I want to remind you guys that in your math packet, you would have had a paper that looks like this, and it's stapled together because there's 2 pages. The first page has all the lessons for the next for the next 4 weeks. And the second page has the last 4 weeks in case we don't come back to school, so that you will have all your assignments already with you and you know what to do. Okay? All right. Please be sure and look at these so you know what pages you're doing, what videos you need to watch. All right? Okay. All right, so we are going to continue working on our multiplication facts. And I know you guys are all at different places and doing that. So each day I am going to review some of the problems for each of the packets. Okay, today I'm going to do the fours because I have 2 people working on the fours. Tomorrow I'll do the sixes, and on Thursday I will do the eights. Okay, so the first person that's working on the fours, they are on page 43. At the top of 43, there's a space to write all the multiples of 4 up to 40. So I went ahead and wrote those in. They go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. Okay, now when we start this page, you'll notice that none of the fours have the dots on them for the touch math. But you know what? We don't need them on there because the other numbers have the dots. And we're going to be skip counting by fours. So if we look at this first problem, 4 times 5, it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Okay, so we're going to write 20 down as our answer. The 0 goes in the ones place, and the 2 goes in the tens place. Now, I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's important, and I've told you guys this before, it's very important to line up your answers correctly, because this might be the beginning, but you're going to be doing problems that are much harder. And if you get in the habit of lining them up right now, then you won't have a problem later, because if they're not lined up right later, you're going to get the wrong answer, and we don't want that to happen. Okay? All right, second problem, 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 7, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. The 8 goes in the ones place, and the 2 goes in the tens place. Pretty easy, right? Okay. All right, let's look at the second page in the fours. And this is page 46. This person is at the point where there are no dots at all on the numbers. And you know what? They don't need them because probably by now they remember where the dots go. But if they don't remember, it's not a big deal. I put a number line in each of your packets that has the touch numbers from 1 to 9 so that you know where the touch points are. If you don't remember them, I would like you to practice them because you don't want to be relying on that number line forever, okay? But if you need it, please use it. That's what it's there for. Okay, 59 times 4. So 4 times 9, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. The 6 goes in the ones place. And the 3, they have this little box up here so that you can put the number that you carry in there so you don't forget it. Now we're going to do 4 times 5. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, plus 3 is 23. And again, the 3 is going in the tens place and the 2 in the hundreds place. So 59 times 4 is 236. Now, I want you to notice this because I did a boo-boo. And this is one of the reasons why we don't do math using a pen, because you can't erase. I'm only using a pen so that you can see my numbers better. I didn't know if pencil would show up enough. But good lesson, math and pen don't mix very well. Alrighty, so 4 times 4, 4, 8, 12, 16. You put your 6 in the ones place, and you're going to carry that 1. Now 4 times 9, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. Uh-oh, plus 1. That's where I messed up. I forgot my 1. So even adults do that. They forget sometimes. So 36 plus 1 is 37. So here we go. The 7 is in the tens place. The 3 is in the hundreds place. 94 times 4 is 376. Next problem. Okay, we have 53 times 4. 4 times 3, 4, 8, 12. 2 in the ones place. The 1 gets carried in the tens place. Okay, so 4 times 5, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Plus the 1 is 21. So 53 times 4 is 212. Okay, way to go. Okay, next I'm going to talk about the other part of math that we're doing. And for the first 2 days, we're going to be talking about perimeter. And what perimeter is, it's the distance around a figure. Okay? Anyway, there's different ways to do for perimeter depending on the shape. But I'm going to show you a very simple way right now. All right. So one thing I know, since this is a rectangle, this side and this side are the same length. So if this is 4 yards, this is going to be 4 yards. So I'm going to write down 4 yards on the other part. And if that's true, then if this is 2 yards, this is 2 yards. Okay, and excuse me, here's, I'm going to use this other board. Okay, so all we're going to do is add up the length of the sides. That's all. So, and it doesn't matter where we start? No, because we're adding. And when you add, it doesn't matter which numbers come first. So, let's start with 2. So we'll have 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4. Okay, so we have 2 plus 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 2, 7, 8, plus 2, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, but let me tell you something. This is not quite right, because when we're adding up measurements, we have to include the unit of measurement that's used. And in this case, the unit of measurement is yards. Okay, so each one of these is 2 yards, 4 yards, 2 yards, 4 yards. So our answer is going to be 12 yards. So on our paper, it will say P, and the P stands for perimeter, and that's the word that that means the distance around the shape. So P equals 12 yards. That's what YD stands for. I put an S because it's yards, not just one. Okay? And I want to remind you what a yard is. When we were doing measurement earlier in the year, oh, here we go. We talked about inches, we talked about feet, we talked about yards, we talked about a lot of different things, different units of measurement. So if you remember, this is a ruler. This ruler is 12 inches. Oops, I got it upside down. It's 12 inches, and it's also called 1 foot. Now, it takes 3 of these to make a yard, and we took those out before too, the yardsticks. So if you measure 3 of these, line them up, you're going to get a yard. Okay? And that kind of sums up our lesson. you know what though? I'm going to continue on to tomorrow's a little bit because this is Monday's lesson. Okay, so the perimeter, now a perimeter of figure is not always a square or a rectangle. Sometimes they're different shapes. So if you can see like this problem number 2, that's a triangle. Okay, so we're not going to have two opposite sides being the same size because they're not on a triangle. They can be, but not in this case. So I'm going to draw this triangle as best I can. Okay, and they tell me that this is inches, 8 inches, 7 inches, and 6 inches. Okay, now, so here, I labeled these. Now, how are we going to do this? It's perimeter, but it's a different shape. But you know what? We do it the same way. We're just going to add up the sides. So I'm going to put 6 plus 8 plus 7. Okay, so 6 plus 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So this, the perimeter, okay, I put 21 down, but remember, I'm not done because the perimeter equals 21 inches. Okay, and that's how you have to write your answer, otherwise it won't be correct. Now let me show you, there are some different shapes on here, and but you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to add up the sides. Okay, like this one has 5 different sides. Now some of them are like on the first page where they only give you 2 sides, but remember, if they're parallel, like these are, parallel means that each of the lines are the same distance from each other the whole way. And that means that the opposite side is the same length. So in this case, this is number 5. So 11 inches on the top is also 11 inches on the bottom. 9 inches on the side is 9 inches on the other side. Okay? Alrighty. If you guys have any questions about any of this, be sure and tell the teacher that's checking on you, and I will be sure and get with you and answer your questions, okay? Now, you guys are really sharp, and I don't doubt that you can get this done without any trouble, but I am here to help you. So, just want to let you know I really miss you guys, and until next time, remember, math is the only subject that counts. See you later.